Getting old's not fun. Stay tuned for some interesting things to make you feel better about aging. Hi, I'm Lisa Marie. Welcome back to the channel, Living My Best Life Over 50. We talk about all things relating to aging and staying relevant as we age. Today we're going to talk about some fun things about aging so you can feel better about it. If you don't want to miss any of these kind of videos, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell right now so that you won't miss it. Let's get right into the topic. First thing, fun fact about aging. Now, as we age, it is found that we are actually happier as people. We tap into our social toolbox and our experiences to better be able to deal with things. So in the long run, things don't bother us as much, and we tend to know what makes us happy. Research has shown that people who are older tend to be happier than people who are younger, who are way more stressed. Not to say that we don't have any stress in our lives, but we figured it out a little better. So just remember, even though you're getting older, you're happier than you ever were. In addition to that, your self-confidence has grown. You've come to love and accept things about yourself, and now you know why you are the way that you are, and you're not as insecure. So that's a wonderful thing, and I think we can all benefit from that. Did you know that your mind may actually be sharper now that you're aging? Now, I'm not talking about when you get much, much older and you might be dealing with, memory loss or dementia or any of those things. I'm talking about, between like age 40 and 70, we really actually have a sharper mind. We have learned how to navigate. We've learned how to retain information. We've learned the best way that we learn. And then another thing that you can do to keep your mind sharp is do mind type games like puzzles and word searches and things like that. Sudoku, all those things actually help your mind stay sharper. But we've already been educated. We've already learned our best study habits, our best learning methods that suit us. And so because of that, we tend to actually have sharper minds than when we were younger. It just doesn't, people don't like to give us credit for it, especially our kids like in their teens and 20s, they know everything. Just remember, you really are sharp. As we get better, we handle social conflicts better. We have way more experience. We know what's important, what's worth dwelling on, what's worth fighting for. We pick our battles. We have better reasoning skills and understanding because of our experiences. Our perspectives are so much better. We also have great suggestions for compromise, that when you're younger, you see things a little more black and white, and as you age, you start seeing that there is a gray area and you can't focus in on every little thing, so you pick and choose. So because of that, we have a much better way of dealing with those things. We derive solutions better because we have more in our mental toolbox. We've been through more. We know what works and what doesn't work. So don't sell yourself short. You are good at handling social conflicts. Did you know that 61% of the people who vote in the United States are over 65? That just says to me that those of us who are getting older have a huge voice in what happens in our country. So don't underestimate, even though they may be the squeaky wheels, the younger ones, sometimes we're the ones who actually go out there and vote, even those of us just over 50. So do not ever think that your vote doesn't count, because it really does, maybe even more than you thought it did. Did you know that as we age, we get less migraine headaches than we did when we were younger? And if you do get them, they're less severe. I used to get them really bad, and I don't get them anymore, so hallelujah for that. One interesting thing about aging is that older people are a little bit more afraid about falling or walking on ice. They're more careful. Did you know that the fear of falling actually creates a higher chance of you actually falling? So what you need to do is be cautious, but do not fear falling, because statistics actually show that the more you fear falling, the more likely you are to fall. Interesting. I'll have to try not to be afraid of falling on the ice next time I walk on it. Did you know that as you age, you actually are less stressed than you used to be? Now, I know there are still stresses, like we worry about retirement and how will I support myself and health insurance and all of those things. But the truth is we have less things to stress about overall. We're not building our career anymore. We're likely already where we want to be, or we are retired. We've also learned how to deal with things, so we manage our stress better from experience. So just one good thing to note is that we get less stressed than our younger counterparts. Did you know that marriages are stronger as you age? This kind of makes sense. I guess you learn how each other works, you learn how to communicate, you learn how to be in a partnership after more practice. So as you get older, a lot of people give up on their marriages earlier, but if you do tough it out and you stay married, your marriage can actually get even better than when you first got married. That's pretty amazing. And it could be encouraging for anyone who's struggling right now. So just know, stick it out, work through it, and you will have a happier marriage. As you age, you actually get to like your job more. That is, if you are in your career of choice. If you're not, that would be a whole different thing. Because by the time you get to like your 50s and up, you finally achieved the level you were aiming for. So now you're more satisfied. You're not climbing the ladder as much. You're not building the skills. You have them, you're there, and you're finally getting to do what you've always wanted to do. So good for you. Kudos. Congratulations on being more successful in your career. Be sure to click on my next video and watch something that helps you stay relevant at any age or just discusses aging in general. I'd love to see you next time. I hope you got something out of this video. Thanks for watching. This is Lisa Marie. You are a blessing to me.